Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm starting this video a little oddly, I think, because it's 2:15 in the afternoon on Sunday the 8th of October. Now, the reason why I'm starting this video today is because I'm about to make a chocolate cake. I was going to do it in my air fryer, but George is a bit worried, so I'm doing it in the oven. I will look into making a cake in the air fryer, but this cake is going to be chocolate with a cherry jam centre, chocolate buttercream with almonds. I just thought I'd make it. The buttercream, I don't have any icing sugar, so we're going to make some icing sugar, which I'll show you when we get to that section. But yeah, I just thought I'd bring you along with me while I make a cake. This main video is going to be on Tuesday the 10th of October, where I will be doing lots of cooking with you all and recipe making and cooking ahead for the week. Basically, that's what we're going to be doing on Tuesday, but that video also won't start until the afternoon. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this like cooking vlog with me. Get comfy, grab a snack or get something to eat, because I know if I was to watch one of these videos it would make me hungry, and I really hope you enjoy. Okay, so as I mentioned a few moments ago, I don't have any icing sugar to make the butter icing. I do, however, have caster sugar, and what I'm going to do is blend it in my coffee grinder, which is clean. In the coffee grinder, you might be able to use a blender as well that's got a blade, quite a flat blade. I thought I might be able to use my Magic Bullet, because that's got quite a flat blade as well. I think that would do the same effect, but we are going to use the coffee grinder because I know this works. I'm going to start off with 50 grams of caster sugar because I don't want to do too much. So I'm going to pour the sugar in here. So what I'm then going to do is transfer it to the coffee grinder and power this until it forms a powder, basically, till it forms icing sugar. So yeah, I'm gonna do this now. Okay. Ooh, it's like a witch's cauldron. Okay, so this is made. This isn't smoke, this is powder from the sugar. So I'm gonna grab this little dish and then transfer it into a bowl. So yeah, so it has formed a icing sugar consistency, so I'm going to make some icing sugar and see how much I make, so I can always grind some more sugar if I need to. So I'm going to quickly look up a recipe for the quantity of how much icing sugar I want, mix it all up and see if I need to add any more. I'm going to add some cocoa powder as well to make it chocolate. So yeah, I'll be back when it's done. So I ended up making double the amount. So I did have 50 grams of caster sugar and then I doubled it. So I've got 100 grams of caster sugar, 50 grams of butter and some cocoa powder. I had to add a bit, I think I did 75 grams of butter because of the cocoa powder, but it does taste really good. I added more cocoa powder. So the taste is quite, it's not bitter, but it's not sickly sweet either. It's great. So I'm going to store this in the fridge, wait for the cake to cook, and then let the cake cool down, and we'll be back to decorate it. The fun part. Okay, I've just got the most relaxing bath ever. It was so good. The cake is now completely cooled. I've taken the icing butter icing out of the fridge. So that's now cool. And this is the jam I've got, black cherry. Look how good that looks. I can't open it. Oh no. Oh, I did it. Hey. Oh, it smells so good. So what I'm also going to add onto the top, because I've got almond in here in the cake, so I'm going to just put on top a few mixed nuts as well. So I'm going to put jam in the centre. So what I'm going to do is just grab some jam and hope, oh, this does work. Oh good, I'm happy with this. Hello, it's a bit later. Well, it's actually a lot later. It's 20 to 7. Our guests have gone now, but I have some cake and it went down very well. My aunt had 2 little slices. That obviously was a good sign. It's so good. It's not too sweet, not too bitter. And the cherry jam is just chef's kiss. So good. So yeah, I'll catch up with all of you on Tuesday afternoon when we are cooking away again, meals to have for the rest of the week. So I will see you all on Tuesday. Hello everybody, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. The last time you saw me it was Sunday because we were making cake. Today we're going to cook lunch and dinner together. And Arthur is with us, but he's on his windowsill. And yeah, for lunch, we are going to have pork noodle stir-fried vegetable thing. I have got pork that's been marinating overnight in garlic, ginger, chilli, soy sauce, and honey, and it smells delicious. I then found a recipe on Instagram for these like spicy cucumbers. I completely forgot to film myself making them, but what we have in here is some sesame seed oil, rice vinegar, honey, chilies, garlic. I'm just looking at all my ingredients that I've got. Garlic, and yeah, they are really, ooh, I dropped one. They are really tasty. Perfect snack. So oh my god, I'm dropping them. Aren't they? Terrible. Yeah, so really easy to make. Got this recipe off Instagram, so I will link it in the description bar below. So for this dinner, I've got pork that's been marinating, I've got noodles, I'm gonna do the cucumber, the carrot, I've got also some broccoli to add as well, and maybe some red bell pepper too. So we're just going to chop a load of veggies up, get them all in a wok, put on some sesame oil and bring it all together and cook it all. So yeah, try not to break anything or stab myself. So let's get cooking. So I start off by adding a drizzle of sesame seed oil to a wok. I just found that this gave everything a really nice nutty taste, which would make sense. And any minute now, we're gonna have a casualty. Oh, yes it goes. And under the washing machine. Yes, this was incredibly stressful. I could not get it. We had to pull the washing machine out when George finished work, and it was a big to-do. Arthur was obviously extremely interested with the carrot going under there. And then I just chop all my veggies, not worrying too much about the mislaid carrot. adding my pork that had been marinating overnight, and of course chopping up some spring onions to add on top. And this was so tasty and delicious. It took about approximately 15 minutes to put it all together. Obviously a bit longer if you want to marinate your meat of choice or non-meat. And then added the cucumber, and here is my lunch. It was absolutely delicious, and I'll link it below. Okay, and here we have lunch. Very late lunch, it's like 2:05, but I'm going to try it together. Oh my gosh, that's so delicious. That's the pork. We have some noodles. And then I keep dropping this cucumber, honestly, it's so terrible. You're probably thinking, why are you using chopsticks? But I like to. All so delicious. Now, I know I was going to do a what I eat in a day video following on from reducing my calories, but that's not what this video is going to be about today. I want to just cook some new meals that I haven't cooked before and enjoy them. And yes, this is probably quite a lot of calories, but we have a good source of protein. We've got lots of delicious veggies in here, and we do have some noodles, which is obviously the carbs, but I think this is really delicious and wholesome, so I am going to enjoy it. And then pop my camera on charge, tidy up, clean up, and then you guys will see me back at dinner. Now, well, I'm going to have a dessert, which is the cake. Maybe with a bit of custard. Well, I'll see about dessert actually, because I think this is going to be really filling and I won't want any dessert. So I'm just going to enjoy my lunch now, and then I'll be back at dinner perhaps, or if I do have a dessert, I'll be back then. But back at dinner when we have our tea together. So yeah, marinated, spicy, sweet spicy pork stir fry concoction. If you follow me on Instagram, I will post a couple of pics over on my Instagram sharing the recipe, and then I'll tag, if I've got the recipe from somewhere else, I'll tag it in the description bar below for you to follow along with. But yeah, this is lunch and I'm going to enjoy it, so I'll see you all later. Hello, I did need some cake. Well, I didn't need it, but I wanted it. So I'm going to go and enjoy my cake and custard, and then we are going to head back out into the garden where I'm going to pull a load of weeds, sort out some of the plants, replant some new plants, and just basically have a sort out. I'm not going to bring you guys along with me on that because it's not what I planned in this week's vlog. Today is purely cook along with me and see what I'm eating today or this week, and yeah, just go along with me. But yes, I've got quite a list to do in the garden, so I figured cake will just keep me going and energized. So yeah, I'm going to eat that now, and then I will see all of you lovely people back at dinner time when we are having another Oriental inspired dish that I haven't cooked before. Well, not recently anyway, so I'll see you back. It's a little bit later now. I'm in different attire. This is my gardening attire. Well, I was doing the garden wearing this top and just some joggers, but the garden looks so much better now. We've just come in from cutting the hedge and it does look so much nicer out there. Perfect, Arthie. For dinner tonight. Arthur, will you stop? Stop. Right, look, everyone, as Arthur is being naughty, aren't you? As always. Do you want to go on your windowsill? There you go, look. Ooh, sit there. So tonight's dinner is going to be kimchi fried rice. And if you don't know what kimchi is, it is fermented cabbage, essentially. I love kimchi. It's got really good benefits. It's got full of probiotics and gut health benefits, but some people obviously don't like the taste of kimchi. It definitely took me a little while to get used to it. So obviously there are probiotics out there, but I'm not really getting too much into that. And with the fried rice, kimchi fried rice, I'm going to try something new. I want to do crispy chicken with it. Crispy chicken in the air fryer, but then once it's cooked and it's all comes out and it's all crispy, I want to then mix up some chilies and honey together. I was going to do sweet chili sauce, but essentially that's the same as this. So I want to try that and then put it on top as like a garnish. And basically we're just experimenting, everyone, because I don't really know what I'm doing. We're also going to do the kimchi fried rice. We are also going to do some stir-fried vegetables as well. So lots more veggies like before. And yeah, so I'm going to set you up. We're going to do the chicken first. So I'm going to do an egg wash and then dip it in flour with some seasoning. I'm going to use paprika, onion powder and garlic powder and season the chicken. Cut it up into cubes as well, pop it into the air fryer, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll come out crispy. One can hope. Okay, let's get cracking.
Right, so we're going to make the crispy chicken bites now. So to one bowl I added plain flour. I think this was the perfect quantity, about 3 tablespoons. Secret ingredient, baking powder. Found the recipe on Instagram, so I will try and link that below if I can. Then added paprika and garlic powder, and that is all I added to the dry ingredients, and I gave them a mix. To another bowl I added 2 eggs and whisked those up, well, beat them within an inch of their life so they were all mixed together. And then I was able to add the chicken. Guess who also got a bit of chicken? Yes, you guessed it, Arthur Hussey. And then he started licking the bowl or the chopping board that the chicken was on, and I couldn't stop him because I had chicken covered floured hands, so you could never stop him. But yes, coated the chicken in both mixtures, egg first and then the dry mixture. Then I sprayed my air fryer with some olive oil spray, added the chicken bites to the air fryer, and then sprayed the olive oil on top. Bake them for 20 minutes on 190 degrees.
Okay, sorry about the background noise. I've got the air fryer on again. Cooking another round of chicken because I've just had a message from my boss asking if I can go into work tomorrow at 6:15. Well, it's fine, I don't have any plans, but I didn't have any lunch either prepared, so I'm doing lunches for work tomorrow as well. This is how the chicken, I've just realised these are literally like chicken nuggets, but I wanted to make them like the Chinese, the chicken you have at the Chinese, so definitely crispy, which is great. They just have not a lot of flavour, so this is when this comes in. I'm going to pop it into this bowl here, the sauce, then I'm going to pop the chicken in here and coat it with this and mix it all together. I don't need this bowl anymore, but I'm also going to prepare the rest of the veggies that I'm going to be having. It's just stir-fried vegetables actually, so it's a really easy dinner. Then the rice, then the kimchi. So I'm just going to make a big batch of it so I can have some for dinner and some for lunch. And then relax. So yeah, I'm just going to pop something onto my iPad to watch, and then let's get preparing the sauce, and then I'm going to move you guys over and we will make our stir fry.
And we are back for the final meal of this little cook along with me. I start off making my, I want to call it sweet chili sauce because it is just chilies and honey mixed together, so let's call it that. I then added a bit more sesame seed oil to a pan with some stir-fried veggies, what I'd got left over from the day before. Then whilst that was cooking, I added half a bag of just plain white rice, mixed it all till it was all combined and cooked. Also added a candle to the mix as well, obviously to make it all nice and cozy. Then I added 2 tablespoons of kimchi, which again is fermented cabbage, and that was pretty much done. Again, 10-15 minutes, no longer, super quick, simple dinner. I also topped some up for work for my lunch, so I had something to eat for lunch that day, or the following day. Then topped some up for my dinner. Added those crispy chicken bites to the top and a few spring onions, and then I drizzled over that delicious chili sweet sauce, and it was so tasty. I really enjoyed it. Also, George liked it too, so that's an extra thumbs up, I think. So yeah, topped them all up, all ready for me to take to work the next day.
Okay, again, sorry for the air fryer noise, but I'm preparing chicken. Although I didn't need to do the chicken because I had enough chicken left over, so I was able to make my lunches for tomorrow anyway. So very super quick rustle up of lunches for work, but we have dinner. And I'm really happy with how the chicken has turned out. I'm going to try a little bit now with that sauce I made. I think I'm going to make a little bit more because I put most of it on my lunch for tomorrow, so the chicken is a little bit dry, so I would put more sauce. But 10 out of 10 is really good. I'm going to just whip up a bit more sauce now, and then I'm going to relax, sit down, chill out, and get ready for bed, if I've got to be honest. Get ready for bed, ready for work, make sure I've got work stuff ready, get everything sorted. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, this kind of weird cook along with me. We made a cake, we made lunch that I hadn't made before, we have made 2 new recipes, and we've baked something slightly new that I haven't done before. So I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want the recipe for this kimchi fried rice chicken with chicken, or fried chicken in the air fryer, I'll leave it linked below for you all to have a look at and follow along. But I really hope you enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you all in next Sunday's video.